Name's Lyle Basque with Team EnviroSize. We're from Canada. We've got Class 1 car that we're going to be racing in this race. This is our third Baja 500. Well, when you come to Baja, I mean, it's just, it's so different than racing in Nevada. You know, one, you have the people, you know, the Mexican people in Baja are just so friendly and so happy to see us here. The kids and everything really enjoy seeing us. We enjoy the people and the kids and making everybody as, you know, happy as we can as we pass through the country. Yeah, I mean, we're, you know, it's going somewhat opposite direction this year to what we have in the past couple of years. You know, first we start out in beautiful Ensenada, end up going along the coast, as I said, beautiful Pacific Run, and then coming up from the south up to past, you know, to El Coyote and to Mike's is some of the rougher terrain that we're going to be experiencing in the race. Well, I mean, from start line to 260, it's going to be myself driving, and Ken Evans is going to be my co-driver. And then from there, Lee Munt and Mike Ferguson are going to take it over and split the last half, driving and co-driving there. So they, you know, they'll split her up and take her home, take her to the finish line. We'll be there waiting for them.
Yeah, my name is Lee Munt. We're with Team EnviroSize. We're running the Class 1 for the third consecutive year here in Baja. Well, it's going to be very competitive. There's lots of Class 1 racers out there, and they've been doing it a lot longer than us. But just to stay calm and pace yourself. Like you're not going to win the race in 50 miles or 100 miles. You got to make her the whole 500. So just like Lyle's going to start the race, so I'm sure he's going to want to leave us with some of the car left so we can bring her across the finish line.
My name's Kenny Evans. We're racing Class 1 in the Baja 500 in Mexico. Well, for me, it's pretty explosive. First time down here actually into Mexico. First time out of Canada, about 3,000 miles from home. It's exhilarating. I rode in the car for some test driving. It was very exciting. Nothing like it. I never felt nothing like it. The country and terrain around here is beautiful. It's very strong and tough on you too. It's, you don't want to make mistakes. It's not forgiving. You need to be ready and prepared. Well, I have to take care of watching the GPS, reading the turns, making sure that he's prepared for what's coming up, watching his speed maybe, looking at the tack, watching the gauges, temperature, taking care of the fans and coolers. I'm just watching out, not watching the road really, I'm watching the GPS.
Mike Ferguson here, Class 1. I'm racing Baja 500 for the third time. Super excited to be back here again. We love coming down to Mexico, having a blast, you know, tearing up the countryside. Every year I come down, I've been off the start line here in Mexico and done pretty much the first 100 miles up to the summit. So I'm pretty excited to do the finish this year and work that same piece backwards, and hopefully we can kick some ass there.
Baja give us everything this year for sure. Well, we're really happy we made it to the finish. You know, it was a tough race. Some of the silt beds were like nothing I've ever seen in Baja so far. It was a real epic race for us. We're really happy to be here. You know, Ken did an awesome job coming down and, you know, co-driving for me. He called out everything for me. We had that car turned on all day up to 260. And then I handed the car off to Mike and Lee. And, you know, they finished her off. They took her home. They split up the driving home and, you know, brought her home for us. We're real happy about it. You know, I mean, the silt was so thick, it plugged the air filters on the car. It wouldn't even run anymore. We had to pull the air filters out, tap them out. We had to change one tire. We had one flat, and you know, we had a little CV repair. So, you know, I mean, Baja dealt us a few things, but you know, we conquered it, right? You know, we we feel good about it, you know. Coming down here with what we got for the car. I mean, it's a top of the line ES Motorsports Class 1 car. Yes! I want to thank all the guys at ES Motorsports for prepping the car and doing all the pit work for us and everything. You know, I mean, they give us the tool to come down and beat Baja again. You know, this is our third time and we've beat her every time. So it's not something everybody can do, right? You know, we'd like to thank, first and foremost, I think all of us would like to thank our families. I'd like to thank my wife and kids and everything. My wife's been on the computer all day watching what we're doing. You know, I want to thank her. She's really supportive of us coming down and having some fun. And, you know, she's back up in Canada in the cold weather and whatnot. And, you know, and the rest of all of our ladies and everything, you know, we're happy to be here. I want to thank them, Milwaukee Tools, Bombardier, and ES Motorsports for sure, for doing what they did for us. Thank you. We love you guys in Baja. We've got some really good friends down here that we really appreciate their help and their hospitality. And, you know, want to say hi to everybody back home in Canada as well. Thank you.
It's wonderful to be here. You guys have you know, it's great you allow us to do this in your country. It's an incredible thing. I want to say thanks to Lyle Basque and his team, to Don Boucher for allowing me to take his seat this year. Hi, and I love you all back home.
Yeah, it's a great experience down here. There's nothing like it in the world, and just happy to be back here every year.
Well, we have some great friends here in Mexico, you know, the TCM guys, the Wide Open guys, and there's more that we're missing here, you know. There's lots of people here that open the doors for us when we come down, and we're really happy to be here again.
Okay. Ready?
No!
Come on, man, don't be nervous, dude. We're gonna help you through this.